see and do on the northern beaches. Plenty of good spots to get a good feed.
But no better spot to be than right here for the completion of the round of 16. Heat 5 getting underway this morning. He's already had an 8 and he wasn't even in the water. Here he goes to kick things off here, looking for a place in the quarterfinals. These two surfers. And wow, got a little tangled up on the landing, but he's hung on for the finish here.
Air rev, so pumps down the line, looking for the alley right section, and takes to the air. Not a bad ride to kick.
One of the best to represent France, and he's out here travelling with these surfers. He said Justin is in an incredible form at the moment. Also rated Marco's chances. It's a shame for him. He's got 2 French surfers in this first heat. But it's a guarantee that he's going to have someone in the quarterfinals, as we see Marco just launching. So going to the same turn as Tristan, but maybe a bigger version on that first section, and he finished it off with a little turn down the line as well.
Making these alley rides so fun, but here we go, Marco just lining this one up, going to the air. See his feet just positioning to just land that with ease, and he gets the end turn here in the alley.
Got the stair going, didn't he? At the end of this thing, so streaking down the line. Look, he had eyes for the lip. He knew he was going to take flight. Watch that front foot slide right up to the nose of the board.
Here we go. Here's Marco on his second ride. Still waiting on numbers from the opening exchange. Both going to the rotation, but different kind of turns. Yep. Marco exploding out of the lip. Justin, he powered down the line and really exploded out of that final sec. But it should still score pretty well. It'll be a close exchange. You'd think that first one, as we see the replay of Marco.
For sure, yeah, nice backup, and Justin here again going to the air. Oh wow. I think he needs a bit more wax on that front foot because it keeps wanting to slide off the board.
Full tip of the cap to...
Looking a little right here. Just gets a quick snap and then starts to put it on the accelerator, and he takes flight here. Good rotation. Almost complete, about 300 degrees. But just watch the back foot. Slips off as he lands. Geez, that's a dangerous turn.
Yeah, that's going to sting that he didn't ride out of that one.
It's almost like he didn't go into full recovery just to maybe sell to the judges that he had control and was just in a sort of like a recovery position. But I don't think they'll buy it. As we see now, Marco up again.
Wow.
Well, the competitors have seen it all this week. We had big conditions and a lot of wind. Landing some big airs to kick off the day in this first heat.
Yeah, these guys were surfing this bank right before the contest started. Before, like you said, we moved down to the car park rides. So everyone's had a bit of experience out here the first few days when everyone arrived from Snapper.
Let's get this thing going. Like,
cool.
Come on, there's waves out there. So, and here we go. Here goes M.Mignot. Little slide tail to start off. Streaking down the line, just a number of foam hits. Looking for that end section. And he's had a couple of waves like that have gone a little bit flat. He perhaps needs to just settle down. Start looking for something with a bit more face down the line.
Wildcard appearance in 2019. Had a 17th there, the 22-year-old. Spends a bit of time in France, but a lot of time over in Sayulita, Mexico as well. And I want to send a shout-out to Calais Carranza, one of my favourite, Mark Lackerman, who's a veteran campaigner.
That's a heavyweight bout for sure. And Kyle Hauschman has been one of the favourite surfers of the event. He's been so in form. And here we go, Marco again.
Nice hit there. A lot of spark in his surfing. Doesn't get the finish on this one, though.
Gaze out to the ocean and check it all out. And some when the waves are big and on, there's a couple of great spots where you can watch all the bombies start to light up.
Here goes Marco again, loading up, already has the lead, trying to better a 3.83, willing to take a chance on some of these alley rights, the smaller ones, just to build under priority here.
Marco up and riding now on the alley rights.
Oh.
Well, I might throw it back to you guys to round this one out. It's on.
Made a couple of nice little hits there. That's under priority too. He's done really well to pick this one off, but Stace just picked his moments to attack.
one is that there's a lot of water moving out constantly. You can get pushed across. As we see Marco's wave throwing the tail there. Absolutely love that wave. He kept so much speed throughout this. Finishes it off on the inside, making that look so fun and rippable. But that was the second turn, kicking the tail there. Just super fun waves here on offer. And Marco just making the most of this one. So this will be a really, really epic backup for him, I think.
Just done, got himself another wave too here, Rich.
Yeah, just done. Just a quick in and out there. That one didn't really offer too much, but
How often we're going to see crew going left today?
Fair enough. We're going to see just done up at the moment. Just going to kick out of this one. Just under 15 minutes to go. Waited a long time for that wave and now has the motor running to get back to a position of priority here.
Beat is 617, but I think it'll definitely get...
And this one, just during the replay. And Marco, when they're building under your priority, it'll mess with your head, Rich.
yeah, it certainly will. Starts to put a bit of pressure on, and that's a clean snap there from Marco. He's finding these little inside runners that are just standing up for him.
Right out of that little fin ditch. And now we see Justin, is this the wave that's going to get him back in this heat? Forces the air reverse out of the pocket there, and he's going to lose priority now.
Well,
I don't think he'll be as picky.
no, he won't, but priority does weird things to people. He might just drop anchor all of a sudden and go, oh, now I've got to wait for something bigger.
Becret does find some room to move on the inside, and there's a good start to this wave. Needs to just read these sections for what they are, not try and force that rotation out of the mix, and that is a better ride. Didn't really kind of line up for him. But this wave kind of held its height, Rich, from start to finish.
Yeah, kept delivering these little pockets. Bang, slams that second turn, comes all the way through to this final finishing manoeuvre here, and strong, three strong turns.
Low 7 or high 6 is attainable out here.
Here goes a replay of what Marco was able to do on the wave behind Tristan.
Hopefully drop something around that high 5-6 mark.
The number's in for him. It was only a 4.27.
Wow, okay.
I saw it going a point higher than that, but maybe just they wanted to see more in that first turn. That's all I can think. It seemed really comparable to the earlier ride from Marco to me. It was just release in the tail has seen his numbers go a little higher, and he's found a gem of a wave here. Already a nice carve, and he combos it up beautifully. Sometimes less is more. That wave was a little taller.
Well, we see the replay here. It's a taller wave. He gets this first grinding slash, and then this second closeout re-entry just drifts the tail beautifully.
I love this ride. I think this is by far the best wave of the heat, even though it's just the two turns. Just a much bigger section here, and he just timed it beautifully. That was a big fin release. Hung half his board out the top of the wave. Yeah, well, he's on his way to his best result on the Challenger Series already. How far can we take it? We're going to see. But it's an impressive heat score total to kick off the morning for the Frenchman. And he gets the win over J.Becret, who might just count this as a result if he can get some bigger results through the next 4 events. For the boys, it looks like they're going to hug it out here. We've got another big clash just around the corner.